She probably got involved with basketball around 7 or 8, at the rec league level. So what happened was she started growing, getting taller and taller and taller. And my husband, being a former professional basketball player, he's like, okay, your mom has you in dance, she has you in gymnastics, she has you in everything but basketball.
Parents are always, looking and assessing, and she just had this will to accomplish. So we started looking at basketball.
Well, she did not know how to play. Sorry.
But she was an athlete. So an athlete can do just about anything. You just got to take that part of it and just build up on it.
When I first got the job here, I would see Roscoe Wilson all over the town. And every time I saw him, he would tell me he's got this great daughter who's she's ready. She's pro ready, she's gonna be great. And then I got him to sign her up for our camp. She fit the eye test. I do believe she owes us some money because we had to replace the backboards that she broke with that shot.
It got to the point where Roscoe was like, okay, now you at the end of the bench. We don't even have to wash your uniform because you're not getting in. But you're okay with being at the end of the bench, cheering on your teammates and passing out water and all kind of stuff. He's like, but we're not going to pay for that.
So then that's when the light bulb just went off for me, and I'm like, what do I need to do to get on the court? And so that's when I got my first basketball goal when I was about 12, 13 years old. I was a late bloomer, and you couldn't pull me away from that court. That's where that fire just came from. I wanted to be like a reason why we won.
She started building her reputation as a pretty good player. She said, Daddy, I want to be the best basketball player in the country. I want to win a high school championship. I want a national championship. I want to win a gold medal. And I say, you got to commit yourself. I'm not going to let you back down off of this. So if you say, yes, we want to do this, I shut everything down and start working with her.
I have to give Roscoe a great job at training her, because at some point, Asia decided that she was tired of sitting on the bench for her AAU team and she wanted to play. So Roscoe whipped her into shape, and Asia, in turn, got better and better and better and better, which is kind of a great story, because if you saw her in the very beginning, there is no way that you could have even imagined her being who she is today.
Asia had 500 scholarship offers. I still have them now. They're just bins of letters and scholarships. And Dawn was just real with her and just told her, listen, this is the deal. You're either gonna do this or you're not gonna do it. If you don't want to be disciplined, then don't come here.
Well, when Dawn first came to South Carolina, she knew that it was important to keep the local talent. And she was getting some pieces, but when you sign a player like Asia Wilson, that's a game changer.
Asia declared the university she was going to on the last day of the last hour of when she could legally do it.
Well, you're about to follow up a state championship with a major announcement. Where will you be playing your college ball?
I'll be attending the University of South Carolina.
For a 16-year-old young lady at that time to be able to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do because this is what's best for me. To stay at home because you wanted to bring a national championship to your city. And to be able to do that with Coach Staley, that just speaks volumes.
They're on the rise, and I would just love to be a part of it. And Coach Staley's just done such a great job turning the program around. So really, I just thought that was my best fit.
She made it popular for locals to stay home. She made it popular for other top recruits in the country to come to South Carolina.
Dawn Staley, Asia Wilson, two of the best players in their respective positions to have ever played the game, and one is coaching and the other one is following. It's just a recipe for success.
Asia Wilson and the Gamecocks win their third straight title.
Play hard, play smart, play disciplined, act like champions, play together. Here we go. Together on three, 1, 2, 3, together!
Playing for Coach Staley is just a huge moment in my career. Just off the court more so than on the court. She was someone that really just kind of got to me personally and kind of used that into fuel to help me be a great player.
Asia Wilson just doing it all.
And the pride that Asia has in
Being in an area from where her grandmother lived just was so special to her. You just saw it night in and night out, what she did at South Carolina because of the pride that she had in where she was from.
My grandmother is my backbone and everything in between. She was a woman that I look up to still to this day. It was just the person that she was, the soul that she had was just, I could tell that she was planting seeds within me as I grew up.
I can remember when Asia first got to South Carolina, and every interview, Asia would have on a set of pearls because her grandmother wore those pearls.
Growing up, I just didn't feel right. My confidence wasn't there. And she was just like, put these on. And you couldn't get me out of those pearls. In my mind and how she placed it was just like, you're phenomenal when you wear these pearls. Don't let anyone shake you from that. It's just that confidence factor of, I'm Asia, I'm here, you get what you get, but I love who I am. And that's what my grandmother really just presented those pearls to me in a way that I'm like, I'm never letting these go. That this is me. Even if I don't wear them, I still have them here and here, and that's where it's most important. My grandmother passed away on October 21st, 2016. It was the hardest year of my life. I wanted to quit basketball. I actually told Coach Daly I was writing a letter to coaching staff, like ready just to walk away from the game because my reason, my why was gone. I talked with my parents, I talked to Coach Daly, and they said she wouldn't want you to quit. She would be furious if you said you weren't playing basketball anymore. And I said, you know what, you're right.
Asia Wilson, she ran toward things. She was a courageous player, and she's phenomenal.
A spectacular performance, and South Carolina has won the national championship.
And when we won it all, I had no choice but to drop to my knees because I knew that I did not win it without her.
So her coming here and being able to get to the Final Four twice and then win a national championship, it made for a perfect Hollywood ending. She did it in her backyard in front of her people and all the people of South Carolina. It just has a special meaning for all of us.
What Asia Wilson doesn't realize now, that no matter what else she does in her career, 15 years down the road, she is going to still have people coming up to her and thanking her for what she's done for the university and the women's basketball team.